So then guys, an update to a product that we all love out there is the Apple TV, and it looks like it's going to be updated in 2025. And I, for one, am a massive fan of the Apple TV, and I'm definitely going to be getting the next generation. But I want to tell you all the details about the leaks and rumors that we've been hearing about for this next generation of the Apple TV. But let me just tell you where we currently are with the current Apple TV. Now, the current Apple TV has been out for a good number of years now, and it has the A15 chip inside of it. Now, that A15 chip is definitely getting a little bit old. And in fact, it's actually the oldest chip in any of Apple's lineup of their products that they have right now. They're selling at the moment. So yeah, it definitely needs an update. Even the likes of, say, the iPad, you know, the 11th generation, that has the A16 inside of it. This still has the older A15 inside of it. So yeah, it definitely needs an update out there. But more than likely, this next generation of the actual Apple TV is that it's going to get an update to potentially the A17 Pro or an A18 chip put inside of it. What is really exciting news to hear. Now, the main reason why I say this is super exciting is because this is definitely an enhancement in processing power, and also it's definitely a big area for gaming. Don't forget when the A17 Pro got introduced in the likes of the iPhone 15 Pro models, well, you know, that really pushed the boundary even further to play AAA games on your phone. Now, obviously, you can't play them at, like, you know, 120 frames per second or even say 60 frames per second, but you can still play them at a playable 30 frames per second. And I think this is something that Apple are looking to target towards with the Apple TV, to open up even more doors with gaming, especially with like Metal 4 and also more kind of studios looking to invest to work with Apple to bring out games. It does look like the possibility is going to be there. Plus also, you know, we have like Nvidia now. We also have, say, Xbox with its streaming, you know, its Xbox Cloud ability, where you can stream games from a server down to a device. Well, you know, the potential's there that this could be the same what could be happening to the Apple TV, where, you know, AAA games could be uploaded to an Apple Cloud and then you could stream it down to your device too. Whether you want to do that or not, you know, that's up to you. But this is great news to hear that we're going to be getting this with this. But the other sort of changes that we're probably going to be getting with the likes of the A17 Pro inside of this is that we'll probably also get an update to Wi-Fi, probably Wi-Fi 6E, probably not Wi-Fi 7, because Wi-Fi 7 was only introduced with the A18 chipset, and that modem is compatible with it. The A17 Pro is still only compatible with Wi-Fi 6E, so that's what I'd say you're probably going to get with that, but probably there will be an Ethernet version of the Apple TV if you do want to directly do that. Now, for things like HDMI pass-through and things like this for sound and all of that, I'm going to be honest with you, not a lot of leaks have come out for that one. I would assume it probably will have a lot of these new features inside of it, but because the iPhone itself didn't really have this kind of technology with the A17 Pro, because it wasn't designed for that, it's hard to actually tell right now. And especially, like I said, there hasn't been too many leaks telling us about these kind of new technologies, if they're going to be coming through the HDMI port, or what even HDMI standard we're going to get with the next generation of the Apple TV. So just be aware of that at this moment in time. And I also want to tell you more details about the actual release date and price right after I tell you about this. But just quickly, guys, I want to tell you about the giveaway we are doing on this channel for this right here. That's right, I'm giving away an iPad Pro, and this is no ordinary iPad Pro I'm giving away. This is a 13-inch model, and it's an M4 iPad Pro. And not only this, it's also got 1 terabyte of storage inside of it. It's also got 16 gigabytes of RAM because of that. And also, it's got the full fat M4, what I like to call it. So the 10-core CPU and the 10-core GPU, and then plus on top, it's also the cellular version. And I'm giving it away to one lucky subscriber on this channel at the end of September time this year on an international giveaway. So that means anyone can enter. And all you have to do to enter in at this stage is just put down into the comments below of what technology gear you're still hoping to get in 2025. Maybe it's going to be a new iPhone 17, maybe it's going to be a new MacBook, maybe it's going to be an iPad, maybe it's got nothing to do with Apple whatsoever. It could be a Nintendo Switch 2, it could be a new DJI drone or something else. Well, just let me know in the comments below. Now, the other part of the giving away will be happening at the end of September time, where I'll be making a video giving you even more details about it, including a form to fill in, and more importantly too, I'll be telling you when I'll be doing the live stream to give away this iPad Pro, and you won't want to miss out on that video. So the best thing you can do right now is make sure you subscribe to this channel and also hit that notification bell too. Plus you also want to be a subscriber, because at the end of the day, I'm giving this away to a lucky subscriber. The last thing I just want to quickly say to you guys, that sadly there are still lots of scammers and spammers out there. People still impersonating me, telling me to WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram direct message. Please do ignore these people. Better to see right here. Please do report them. So moving on from this then, let's talk about the release date and price. But one other thing I just want to quickly mention at this point with the actual Apple TV, and that is that right now it's completely made out of plastic. And to be honest, in 2025, it just doesn't seem like it's going to be the Apple way. So there is the possibility, like you've been seeing in these renders here, we could have a new metal design, or we could have a completely, sort of reused or recycled kind of plastic method, what could actually be used with the next generation of the Apple TV. Because obviously, the plastic they use right here, not very carbon friendly with Apple's way, I would say. So I think that's personally going to change there. But moving on, let's talk about the release date and price then. So for the release date, first of all, with the Apple TV, like I said, it's been ages since we've had an update for it, and it's looking like it's on the cards that this year, 2025, it's going to be updated. When that's going to be, it's looking likely going to be at two different times. One could be in about a month and a half from now at the iPhone 17 event. So obviously that event is happening near the beginning of September, week commencing the 8th September, and the actual event's going to be happening on the 9th or the 10th September. And then about a week and a half later, that's when we're going to get our hands on these new iPhone, Apple Watches, AirPods Pro 3, and the potential of an Apple TV, the next generation. Now, if the Apple TV does not come out at this point, the most likely other time will be in October or the very beginning of November time. This is when that next generation is going to happen, because again, this is the sort of time when Apple would like to do an event or even say a press release on their website. This is going to be probably the most likely time we are going to see this next generation of this product. So for price wise though, the current Apple TV starts at $130 to $150 if you go for the one with the Ethernet port on the back there. And more than likely that price is probably going to stay exactly the same there, even with say getting an A17 Pro inside of it. Do remember the A17 Pro chip is going to be 2 years old when we get to it in a couple of months from now. Well, iPhone 17, that chip came out with the iPhone 15 Pro. So the price has come down a fair bit on that chip. So probably it's going to stay exactly the same there. However, what I would be saying with that though is that obviously tariffs could interfere and change things here. And also, like I said, if we did get the A18 or even possibly even A18 Pro going inside of this, then I expect the price to go up a little bit more there. But we'll have to wait and see. But I'd say the best thing to do right now is targeting the price of what we got with the current Apple TV, starting at $130 or $129 US. And of course, depending where you're in the world, obviously the prices could be different there compared to, say, your currency to the US dollars and import taxes and all of that weird stuff there. But really guys, that is the latest and greatest we have on the Apple TV. Are you excited for it? Are you going to be getting one at the end of 2025? Well, let me know in the comments below. And with that as well guys, it's time to wrap up the video too. So if you have enjoyed watching it, please do press the like button. As always, if you want to hear the latest Apple news, reviews and comparisons, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Until next time guys, I'll see you really soon. Take care. Bye bye.